What's up, YouTube? I'm still in YouTube motherfucking jail. How you doing on this Sunday, February 18th? I still got some Crown Royal. I got this Crown Royal 18. It's ultra rare. It's sitting back up there. I had to get some today because today is one of those days where I start barbecuing for the family. But in the Discord today, we're going to make a few videos. And this one here is going to be a real good one. This is a Dragon Ball video. For them Dragon Ball fans out there, of course you can see I got the adjudicator in here, old Mr. JaimeKing, and I'm also being joined by Randomblackguy who stirred up the hornet's nest here about a week and a half ago with the Kaiba and Vegeta shit that you super fans are kind of pissed off about, but the Z fans are even fucking just like they don't want to believe the shit, but you know how it goes. So what we're going to do, we're going to touch on all of that today, but we're going to save that Z debate for a live stream because Random really wants to go off on some of you Z fanatics out there. And listen, I'm a Z guy. I am a Z guy, and I'm a Vegeta guy at that. But power scaling right now is so stupid. But what we want to talk about today, and we're going to veer into that, guys, and I want you guys to be honest with me. The new Dragon Ball Super manga chapter, I think 101 is dropping, or 100. It's dropping here in a couple of days. Now, of course, Leaky Geekdom Squeaked them over there, done got all the spoilers out from his sources, which we know is Herms and X and Twitter and shit. And pretty much it's gonna go the way that I thought it was gonna go. Goku and Gohan's gonna get it on. We getting white hair, full power, Ultra Instant Goku versus Beast Gohan. And I think the first chapter is gonna be a cliffhanger. And then I think the next chapter after this chapter next month is gonna be the fight. But leading up to it, in the spoilers, we see Goten and Trunks try their hands at Gohan. Gohan goes ultimate, and officially that title has been granted to him because Goten and Trunks pretty much tell him, you know, we don't know what this form is called, so we call it your ultimate form, which I think is kind of gay. I remember back in Z, it was Majestic Gohan, now it's Ultimate Gohan, and it's been Ultimate for years, but it's kind of gay how Super finally done decided to make that a thing now. And but ultimately, they hyped up Piccolo in the spoilers. But the main attraction, the main fight is going to be Goku and Gohan. And I'm thinking that's going to probably happen not in this chapter, but the next chapter. Because you had Gotenks trying to fight Gohan, which was a waste of fucking time. They pretty much made Goten and Trunks a gag character now. He's just good for laughs. But how do you guys feel about the build up to the fight? There's going to happen on Beerus' planet. Beerus asked for a barrier to be put around right before the fight kind of started getting underway, so his planet won't be turned to rubble. How do you guys feel? And I'm gonna talk about Broly here in a little bit too, because Broly and Gohan, in my opinion, are kind of similar fighters, and I'm gonna discuss here in a second why. But I want you guys' opinion. How do you think this fight's gonna go? And just be honest. You think Gohan's gonna have the edge, or you think Goku's gonna take it? I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I'm going with Goku, even though Vegeta wants his hand in fighting Gohan as well, which I hope they give us that. But what are you guys' thoughts? I'll let you guys take the cake from here.
Go ahead, Randall.
Personally, I'm not hyped. He probably gonna please Gohan fanboys, so probably Gohan gonna win this.
You think Gohan's gonna win it based on the fandom? If Gohan wins this fight, it's a big fuck you to all the Super. Based on how long Goku and Vegeta have been getting their asses kicked. And, you know, for Gohan, even though we know Gohan always had that ability to surpass Goku, but that's in Z. Super is different from Z. And, you know, Gohan hasn't surpassed Goku since Z. I'm sorry. They're trying to make Super identical to Z in some aspects with some of these arcs. But if you have Gohan close a gap that it took Goku and Vegeta getting their asses handed to them, villain after villain, arc after arc, fighting actual gods. Gohan never fought a god. So, but for him to jump that far after not training for so many years just to try to close that gap, but then whoop Goku, I think there'll be a big fuck you to the Z fans. But what do you think about it, James? How you feel about all this?
I think it would resemble something like they're sparring in a hyperbolic time chamber.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't really understand is you can have a very big power level and still lose because you don't know how to fight.
Exactly. And Broly is prime
So
example of it.
I think the fighting is going to be the big difference maker. Gohan, you have great power. You don't know how to fucking fight. I mean,
Yeah.
And Gohan hasn't, of course. Exactly how long has it been? It's been a really long time since the Tournament of Power.
Yes, it has. It's been a very long time since the Tournament of Power. Here's the thing. I'm adjusting my audio too, so I'm trying different levels of audio because people say, "Oh, I can't fucking hear you." Gohan. Okay, you remember in Super, it took Piccolo getting Gohan to awaken his majestic, now ultimate form. Okay, before the Tournament of Power. Now look at how strong Goku got in the Tournament of Power. He started unlocking Ultra Instinct in the Tournament of Power, right? Now, of course, that put Goku years ahead of fucking Gohan. Not just that, Vegeta unlocked Evolution Blue at the Tournament of Power, right? Then all of a sudden we get PTSD Gohan to come out because it took another android getting his ass killed and Piccolo fucking getting his ass molested by Cell for him to just power the fuck up. And now, you know, the way they did it in this arc, in this particular, it's retelling the movie, Goku and them didn't even sense Gohan at first. That's why everybody was like, oh, Gohan was using God Ki, which no. And that got clarified in the manga, of course. But for Goku to be interested in to come and want to take on Gohan, I think it's more to it. And I think you're right. I think it's going to be a sparring match. But Goku is the much more polished fighter because he's been in so many fights even after the Tournament of Power. And he's been honing in on his skills for like, what, 3 years? Since the Tournament of Power? For like 3 years. Now, I think a better comparison fight will be Broly and Gohan. Because they both seem to fight out of rage. You know, like they seem to want to go, what's up, Goat? They seem to want to fight out of rage. So I would have liked for Broly and Gohan to have a go at first. But of course they want to give you the father and son fight that everybody's been clamoring for. I just don't see Gohan winning the fight. And technically, if you want to be technical, if Goku really holds back, it could be a double knockout. It could end in a draw. We might stop the fight before it gets out of hand. And if it goes that way, I'm okay with that. But the Gohan fanboys are going to say, oh, well, see, Gohan's on par with Goku because Goku couldn't best him. It's not that Goku can't best him. Maybe Goku don't want to reveal what he knows. I mean, it's Goku. I mean, how many techniques does Gohan really have? Let's be honest. I mean, like, what, 6, 7? How many techniques Goku has? He's like Cell. He steals everybody's techniques and just enhances them to his own fighting style. So Goku has like over 100 different fucking techniques he can just fucking throw at Gohan. Yeah, I mean, it's a losing fight for Gohan. But hey, we're talking about the new manga chapter right now. This is the very first video. I'm gonna try to do 2 more before I stop for a little bit. I'm gonna be cooking dinner and barbecuing for my family and stuff, and then I'm gonna come back this evening when the kids go to bed. There's no school tomorrow. It's holiday. And, you know, my wife go to bed, and then we're going to talk about some more stuff tonight if you guys be up. I'm going to try to get on here no later than about 9:30 Eastern time to knock out the remaining couple of videos that I want to do. So we're just talking about this right now. The next one, we're going to talk about some WWE stuff. I want to talk about that Vince McMahon, what's going on with WrestleMania, what do I think is going to happen.
Yeah, I'm going to hop on that.
That'll be the very next video. So I'll let you know when we get done with this one. If you want, you can stay around if you want to, but if you hop out, I'll go to the members chat and let you know, hey, we're getting ready to talk about the WWE, and then you can hop on back in if you want to.
Yeah, I haven't read the chapter yet, so.
Yeah, the chapter isn't out. We're just talking about the spoilers and what we think is going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. Of course, Geekdom done leaked everything over there because, you know, it's Geekdom, and he needs the views. Watch that. Yeah, he needs the views, and it's a lot of people right now that's pretty much writing off Goku over there in the in his comment section. You know, it's one of those things. And also, if you want to record on your end the next video and put in your channel, you can. You know, I'm not gonna strike you. I can't upload nothing for another few days, but I've been telling everybody that has a YouTube channel that wants this video, you can do it. If you try to download it after I upload it, it's gonna have my watermark thing on here. So if you want to record during the next video, you can. I just want to let you know I'm not going to strike a copyright because you're in the video. Why would I do you like that? You get some people that do that type of stupid shit. But anyway, I don't want to get distracted. So that's how I think it's going to go. I think Goku's going to win, or it might be a draw. That's just me. But I would like for Broly and Gohan to get it on, based on they're just so similar. Broly has unlimited potential, right, without God Ki, and Gohan kind of does too. It seemed like rage sets them off. It's something traumatizing that just sets them off. Where Goku fights off of pure emotions, not so much rage like it was in the Frieza arc. It was rage, kind of like when Vegeta became a Super Saiyan. It took some rage, but Vegeta fights with aggression and not so much rage. Whereas Goku fights purely based on his emotions of his heart. Gohan and Broly fights off of sheer rage, like rage, and that's what they're trying to teach Broly to use that rage as an asset so he can grow stronger. But for Gohan, it's like it comes natural to him. So how do you feel about that, Charles? If you want to get on this or random, I mean, I would like for it to be Broly and Gohan first, like move up the ranks first. Broly, Gohan, then Gohan with Broly, then Broly versus, then Gohan versus Vegeta, then, after that, then Goku versus Gohan. That could have been more of a ladder for him to climb,
I'm just confused on where they're going with this. Is this them training up for, I guess, Black Frieza? I'm just kind of confused on what their goal is with these little sparring matches. I guess it's to kind of gauge where everybody's at. And I think it's cool Gohan and Goku fighting again, but we just had that right before the Tournament of Power.
Yeah, so right?
So I mean, I would like Gohan versus Vegeta or something we haven't really seen before and see them kind of, because there's no, Goku's going to hold back against Gohan's son.
Exactly.
I don't think Vegeta is.
No, Vegeta's not. And Broly's shoulders, no. Yeah, Goku's gonna hold back. That's his son. He don't want to hurt his son. So with the manga, they always do things different. You remember the Zamasu arc where in the anime we didn't see Goku use Haikai, but in the manga we did. It's kind of like the Tournament of Power in the manga. We see all the gods go at it, but in the anime we didn't. Matter of fact, in the anime they only showed like 4. They showed the 4 gods that were eliminated or exempt from the Tournament of Power. That was 1, 5, 8, and 12, right? Liquor, Green, all those, I Win, and the other guy, I can't think of his fucking name. They showed them fighting, but the original fight before the Tournament of Power was all the gods fighting at Zeno's place. They left that out of the anime. So with the manga, they're getting some extra that everybody kind of wanted in the movie, but we didn't get in the movie, so they wanted to put it at the end of this particular chapter. Now, for me personally, in the spoilers, and I think they're hinting that they're going to keep Gohan around through the next few arcs. Right, I think they're trying to make Gohan a fighter again, because Gohan said that Piccolo taught him how to transform at will now in this form. So I guess Gohan didn't want to lose the ability to use it, and I guess that they have plans to take Gohan and go forward with him. And I'm not saying that it's out of the realm of possibility that they might pass the torch to Gohan eventually, but I doubt that. I think they still gonna do that for Oob, for Oob to be Goku's right hand successor, because Gohan actually has a family, whereas Oob does not right now. Not saying that Oob and Pan won't get it on in the future, because based on fanboy shit and the warped mind of Toriyama, that might actually happen. The granddaughter of the strongest fighter in the world falls in love with her grandfather's apprentice. I mean, that does make some sense if you look at it, right? So I still see Oob taking that reign. And I believe Oob is gonna surprise a lot of people, because of course they got to give Oob God Ki because of his lineage. He came from the original old Kai. He's the Fat Boo's reincarnated evil version, which came from the original Fat Supreme Kai. So he has divine Ki. He has it. It already been revealed in the manga. So of course that gives him an edge right there. Right? It's just how far Goku wants to take him. So I don't see Gohan taking the reins, but you never know. So, and I agree. What do you think, Jamie? What do you think, Randall? Before we end this video here and talk about the wrestling.
I think that with Gohan, it keeps the promise that he made to get to his next level of power through a different path than going through the God Ki route like everybody else did, or at least the main character did. So I think it keeps that promise, and that's pretty much it. He can, who is he gonna fight? You got all these strong, powerful fighters.
Yep.
And, who's gonna match up with who? There has to be others, not just Frieza. Frieza can't. I Frieza can, blitz the lower tier fighters. But
Yeah.
at the same time, who are they gonna fight to make something interesting for them?
Cooler.
So I think they have to have like but that's not revealed yet.
Random say cooler.
That could be, and that would be great. They did it with Brawly and Frieza's brother, but
I'm finna blow y'all minds.
Frieza's brother would have way more potential than him.
Yep. And I'm gonna blow y'all minds with this, and I've been saying it and saying it and saying it. And so far, my prediction's been coming true. I just really didn't see this coming, but so far it's been coming true. I believe before we get to Black Frieza, we're gonna have another Boo arc, and I think, if you really want to be honest with yourselves, I think they're setting up for Gohan. Because remember, Gohan fought Boo in Z. He was the guy that was pegged to defeat Super Boo. Well, I'm gonna just call him Margin Boo. Fuck that Super, just Margin Boo. He was the guy that was pegged to beat him. But of course, he got a Zord, and then Goku had to come down, and then we get Vegito, right, with Vegeta. So, I'm more inclined to think that we're going to see Gohan shine in the next arc if they go the Margin route. If they go that route, and I wouldn't be surprised if they go that route, because let's look, we got Frieza, we had Cell. Oob is alive. He is the reincarnation of Margin Boo. Okay? Who's to say the little kid don't start having nightmares and all this shit? Then they senses that there's some serious shit going on with Oob, and then out comes Kid Buu again. Like he warps out, right? Now all of a sudden you got the Margin back again. Yes, at that level, depending on how strong they want to make him, which I don't think he's gonna be God tier level yet. But who's to say he comes out? He doesn't kill Oob, of course. They're one and the same, like Supreme Kai. I'm just throwing ideals, right? Because if you kill Oob, you kill yourself. They're like one and the same. Let's just do some handicapping shit. And then so all of a sudden now you got Kid Buu running around here figuring out there's God, divine key, and all this shit. And then he started absorbing the gods. Let's something like that of that level there. Or let's say he absorbs. Let's say he absorbs Vegeta, or let's say he absorbs a Brawly. Let's just throw it out there, right? You see what I'm saying? Now,
I want to see some permanent deaths.
Yes, something like that. Yes, let's say that happens. Yeah, that what makes it so boring. Because that won't fucking happen. But I'm just throwing ideas on who to say that Black Frieza won't come around and Kid Buu is Black Frieza. You have a whole plethora of shit. So I'm looking to that. Like I say, it's maybe that comes after Black Frieza. It could come before. Let's say Goku start training Oob, and then as Oob gets stronger, the evil side of him starts to awaken. Now he's getting stronger. The divine power in Oob is getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Then over time, he's taken over by the Margin in him. See, that could happen too. There's a plethora of ideas that can go down with that. But if you're gonna keep Gohan around, because to be honest, this was a Piccolo arc. It was Piccolo. I'm gonna keep saying superhero was Piccolo's movie. It was Piccolo. So Gohan really didn't have that shine. So if they want to utilize him, I think the next arc they need to utilize him. Make him the main protagonist. You're gonna keep bitch Gohan around, make him the main protagonist. And I would love to see a Gohan versus Buu. I would love to see that. I would love to see Buu come back, a stronger version, a more fucking atrocious killer. Like I would love to see Buu come back. My son done, so I heard my wife get on his butt, so I can hear him in the background. So if y'all hear kids and shit, we upstairs. So that's my opinion. Random. Before I end this video, what do you want to say to the Z guys about power scaling? Like, don't go too deep into it. I know you want to say it for the live stream, but what do you want to say about that before I end it? I'm about to end it here shortly and get into some wrestling content. I'll leave it up. I'll leave it to you. You have the final words on that.
Stop being delusional. I hate Super more than Dragon Ball Evolution. But we can't ignore statements unless just contradict it later. That's it. That's all for right now.
All I'm gonna say.
Biased. All right, that's it.
All I'm gonna say is this for all you Z guys out there, and I'm gonna end this video and then we'll start the next one. If you guys think that not Super Vegeta, not Super Saiyan Grade 1, okay? I'm talking about Dragon Ball Super Vegeta. If you think Vegeta base form is super, isn't as strong as Vegeta's Super Saiyan form, let alone maybe even Super Saiyan 2 form in Z, you guys are crazy. Normal Vegeta right now would beat Perfect Cell in Z. That's how strong Vegeta is in base form right now. So Kaba can own Cell ass in Z, and we're gonna. I'm saving it for the live stream.
Ooh, I want to say something.
I was saving it for the live stream because that is just facts.
I can't hold it much longer. I gotta
say it then.
Okay,
say it. Are you going to say? I don't know when I'm getting out of prison. I'm still in prison. I'm making content.
Oh man, I just wanna. I'll say that I will remember this discussion. I'll say Kaba solo C. Okay, that's it.
Kaba does solo most of Z. He does. With Kid Buu, well,
I'm about to say Kid Buu.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But
Don't
most of Z, yes. But when you get around Hirudegan and Janemba and like Kid Buu,
No. I'm talking about the anime, just anime.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, okay. Leave the movies out there. I don't think at this particular point in time Kaba can solo Kid Buu. I don't think so. It took Super Saiyan 3 Goku to do that, and we know Kaba's not on that level yet. I'm not saying that his Super Saiyan 2. I'm not saying that his Super Saiyan 2 form Kaba can't hang with Kid Buu. But what I am saying is I don't think Kaba can deal with Kid Buu. Anybody else, he solos. I agree, and we're gonna dive more than that in the live stream, and I'm gonna tell you why I agree because like I just said. Vegeta said it himself. That's all the evidence you need. Vegeta know his own power better than anybody else. So, hey, if they really want to be mad, I'm going to say one word. Kefla. Y'all be mad at that horrible ass right. Kel and Caulifla. Be mad at that. Because Caulifla at the Tournament of Power was solo Gohan at the Tournament of Power. Yes. Kel at the Tournament of Power would have solo Gohan. The same guy that fought against Buu. They will own Buu because they confused. They will own Buu. They will kill Kid Buu. Be mad at Kafla. Kill Khalifa. I'm leaving it at that. With that being said, let's talk about the WWE. I'm gonna end this video, guys. Stick around. This video's over with. Save that combo for the live stream. Random. Save it. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. They gonna be mad at the
Let me know when that live stream is too.
You know. All right, guys. Peace.